Hello everybody, welcome to today's project. Today I'll be going through my hunting pack and what I have inside of it and what I use it for. There's different ways of packing your pack, what you use it for. I'm not going out on elk hunts, I'm not doing day hunts. I primarily have set stands that don't move, whether it's public land or private land. I stick to the same spots and I know where I'm going, so I don't carry food and stuff in there. This is more of a setting up your stand and after the kill type of pack, just the stuff I need. So I'll go through it. I'll start off with the small pockets. On the side here I have my gutting tools. Pretty self-explanatory. Gutting hook, a cleaning kit. Not everybody uses them, but I don't like to smell like blood. That's all I have in that one. On this side I have spare tree stand bolts and clips. I've ran into it before where I've been missing bolts. After you set up your stand, they might fall out, or if one gets super rusty and just rots away, you have more. These clips are very useful. I mean, you can use them on almost any stand. They're pretty universal, and they work really nice in a pinch. And that's all on that one. I have my flashlight. It's got the red and the green. Don't use those. And like I said, I know where I'm going, so I really don't use a flashlight walking in or out. My eyes are usually adjusted by the time I walk in, and I don't need to use it, but for tracking, it's good to have one. Spare batteries, whether you hunt by yourself or with a group of people. If you're tracking and you're with a group of people and their flashlight's dead, spare batteries. If you're tracking and your battery goes dead, spare batteries. You never want to be on the trail and then your battery goes dead and there you are lost in the woods because you don't know where you are, and this just comes in handy. What else? This is my gutting butt tool. Put it in, twist, and pull out, cut out the butt, and that's pretty handy. Let's see. Well, I'll start going through these. I have a monocular. Just a little 10 times zoom monocular. Works pretty nice. Lets you know if something's far enough away, if you want to bother try grunting in or not. I'm not good at it, so I don't really grunt or rattle. So duct tape. If you have a squeak in your stand, or hundreds of thousands of uses for duct tape. You can use it anywhere. I have a knife and a saw. I actually keep this in my pocket. That doesn't stay in the pack, I just have it in there because it's not seasoned yet. A lighter for all of my ropes. We'll get into that, so I'll just keep this off to the side. This is my big knife for gutting and anything else I need to use it for. Cutting through my big ropes. Little handsaw. This thing's awesome. It's actually rusted right now. I'll have to loosen that up. Anyways, you're up in your tree stand and you climb up there for the first time, you can use this to cut down your little shooting lane all around you. Even climbing up your tree if you're using a climber, this comes in handy if you got a real gnarly tree, you know, cut on your way up. It's a real good tool to have. Electrical tape, again, just like duct tape, any squeaks or whatever, holding stuff together. If you have a whole bunch of climbing sticks, if you want to tape them together, you know, it's good to have. That's all I got in there. I have my thermocell and a refill. Early season, this thing is great to have. Keeps the bugs away. I mean, not 100%, but it really does help. I've had it on me and didn't have it on, and the bugs were just killing me, and I checked it out and it was off. Turned it on and it was a much more pleasant hunt after I turned this on. We use this camping and whenever, but this is good to have. And I have my scent away bottles. I mean, you don't have to do either of these brands. Pick one. I mean, I can't tell which one's better than the other. I mean, they're both supposed to do the same job, so that's more of a personal choice what you're going to use. Alright, we'll get into my big side. I have my safety harness. And inside my safety harness pocket I have my hunter safety system. This is awesome. I mean, climbing a tree, whether it's a hang-on stand or a climber, you gotta wear this. It makes life so much easier and it keeps you safe, especially for the hang-on stands. With your climbing sticks, you put your climbing stick on, you go up, you put her on the tree, and you're locked in. Put your next ladder up, you're locked in. Even when you're hanging your stand itself, I mean, you can put her on there on your lineman, hook it up, and you can lean away from the tree and you have both hands open. You can manipulate your stand, you can use your straps, whatever. So this serves more than just a safety. It's a useful tool also. So I suggest getting a good one, making sure it's what you like, you know. They're very awesome to have. I used to not believe in it, and I was like, oh, I'm a safe hunter, yada yada yada. But after getting a lock-on stand and really utilizing it as a tool more than a safety vest, I'm hooked now. I don't go up a tree without it. I always have big thick ropes on me when I'm climbing the tree, so you gotta have it. Again, I have more ropes. So my thickest rope is my safety line, and then along with them I keep prusik knots. I made 3 of them just so I was a spare. I only have 3 stands, so that's all I'll ever need. So the use of this is you have your thick rope going to the top of the tree down to the bottom. You wrap this around there. Hard to demonstrate, maybe I'll do a demonstration video later on it. And so this is connected to your rope and your harness, and if you fall, it'll cinch itself tight and you can't fall farther than this will allow you. So as you're climbing up the tree, you're going to move this up your rope, you know, ahead of you, you'll climb, so forth. If you fall, that's going to stay there, it's going to cinch tight against the rope, and you'll be connected to your harness and you're not going anywhere. So it's good to have these pre-made. They're easy to make. Like I said, maybe I'll do a demonstration video how to make these. These are awesome. Lots of rope. Various sizes too. So I keep my small paracord rope for pulling up my bows, guns, whatever. I don't think I have it in here. I have it's a 10-foot paracord like this wrapped into a loop, and what I'll do is when I get to the top of the tree, I'll wrap it around the tree and pull it through itself, and I have something to hang my pack on, you know. I have another one of these. I'll connect to it. That way, you know, it's just hanging there from the tree. You can hang whatever you want from there, whether your pack or your lunch, whatever. So paracord. Hand warmers. You can seriously never have enough of these. Buy as many as you can as soon as they come out, because when it gets cold, everybody's buying them. So I have toe warmers, hand warmers, and like I said, if you're hunting by yourself or hunting in a group, you know, your group members may not have them and wishing they had them, and if you have spares, it's good to have. Someone will owe you a favor, right? Drag your gear. So lots of those. I have a spare strap for my safety harness, just in case. I mean, if you inspect your harness every year, you should never have to use this, and if you do have to use it, it's probably already too late. But I have one just in case. And then I have these climbing pegs. So for my lock-on stand, I have my climbing sticks, and sometimes if I'm in a split tree or whatever the case is, my sticks won't go high enough. I mean, I could make slings that go off the bottom of the stick itself to give me that extra couple feet. That's kind of dangerous. I don't recommend doing that. So if I run out of room, I'll either space my climbing sticks apart and put some of these in between, or go up to the top with my climbing sticks and start using these. You can double it as a hook if you really want to. That's not what they're intended for, but it's super heavy duty, so you can use them for pretty much anything. Downside to them is they're very heavy. I mean, just this handful is probably heavier than my 4 climbing sticks. So up and down to it is, it really weighs down your pack. This is probably, I guess, 10 to 12 pounds. So useful, but heavy. Keep that in mind. And actually, I believe that's all I have. So I'll finish up by saying again, this isn't a video saying this is what you need to have. This is just what I have. I'm not going out in the woods with my stand on my back and, you know, climbing a different tree every day. So if that were the case, I would have a totally different setup. But this is what works for me. I have everything I'm going to use. So it's really, I mean, and get a good pack. This one was just on sale, and I wanted one with the hip clip. You know, get the weight off your shoulders. Just really, if you tighten it up, cinch it against your waist, you carry the weight along your waist rather than on your shoulders. So if you are packing your stand on your back, you can connect this to it and actually strap this around your waist, keep everything tight, keep the noise down, and you won't get, you know, your shoulders won't get so stressed out quickly. So get a good bag too. Get one that's tough. You don't want a flimsy one. Something that's going to hold up. And that's really it. So, any questions, comment below, leave a like, and I'll be seeing you on the next video.